What's up, y'all? Good morning, good afternoon. It's your boy D with the Global Nerds. We got an interview here for y'all today with Review Time Productions talking about his movie Power Rangers 7 Seas. Who don't love Power Rangers? Who don't love pirates? So you know what? We're gonna come on in as a group and we're gonna chat. What's up, JP? Welcome to the Global Nerds Podcast. How you doing, man?
I'm doing great, man. It's an honor to be here, man. I can't wait to get into the conversation about Seven Seas.
Yes,
Y'all can
sir.
start with any questions or anything you may have about Seven Seas or what Review Time Productions does. I'm open to answering them today.
Sweet, sweet. So before we go, it's like no spoilers and all that type of things because I got some inside scoops since I know I'm in there. I'm in that thing. I'm deep in that thing. So hey, no spoilers. Anywho, man, tell us a little bit about even how you got started with making your own content because you got Cavaliers out there. We have the upcoming Seven Seas, which is just the first installment in like a trilogy film. Actually, then we have I'm gonna say Galactic Beast. What
This
the hell is
digital
this
beast,
show?
man.
Digital Beast. Why am I thinking Galactic Beast? Lord. But man, yeah, tell us how you got started with your own content.
I want to say personally, I started more into like a commentary lane as a creator, man, to when I was commentating on episodes about PR, giving my opinions on PR. I want to say what just kind of inspired me to delve into writing is just watching other writers and creators such as Unworthy, Colin Bass, DBCX. It's a number of creators out there, man. And I was like, why not just take a swing at it? I've had a lot of ideas that I had in my notebook while I was maybe I want to say in my freshman year. I had a lot of ideas in my notebooks that never really saw the light of day, and I was just like, why not use some of these ideas or create a world surrounding them. But yeah, man, I want to say we started in terms of uh writing and producing content last year with Digital Beast, and as Digital Beast has been going on as a series, we've had different ideas to want to build around the world or expand on the universe that Digital Beast is in and bring in other teams and do crossovers and tell different type of stories than what you're probably used to watching in PR. So I just want to say it is a very, 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 very hard process, but um, we always seem to get through it all, man, from the casting, the to creating the
Right.
story, creating the characters, and um, being consistent within the universe and paying attention, man. Like I have a whole notebook full of just different notes and things from each universe, so I can remember what type of continuity I set up. Because I'm a huge advocate of having good continuity and not breaking it and sticking to it. So
So you
yeah,
use your
man.
own Bible that basically everyone use.
Yeah, pretty much.
Gotcha.
Like I use my own little Bible, and I come up with a lot of little things to kind of make our universe fit into the main one without necessarily breaking either of them. So yeah, that's all I want to say.
Sweet, sweet. But I do want to hop into Seven Seasons. That's the main topic because it comes out here on the 30th, and it's like the first fan made feature length film of an audio drama that I have seen. So this is definitely something interesting and original, and not too many people delved into this side of content creator. So
Yeah.
let's get into that. How did you come up with the concept of Seven Seas and why this particular like pirate theme that you wanted?
Well, man, I've always had I want to say I've always been eager to tell a story about pirates, man. Ever since I was a child and I watched Pirates of the Caribbean, One Piece, Go Kaiser, man. I want to say just it's kind of an amalgamation of all three of those ideas, um, put into one that has my own spin on it, man. I wanted to tell a pirate story that wasn't so much glamorizing the lifestyle, but actually something that's very grounded, something that's very gritty, very mature. It goes there. Um, like I said, I wanted to do just a more realistic take on pirates and not, kind of glamorize the lifestyle because I do feel like, even though we've had some really great interpretations of pirates, they do leave out a lot of the realism in it, and it's almost like they gloss over a lot of the hardships and things that pirates went through to kind of
Right.
just, give you that good Hollywood happy story, but I kind of wanted to just give people something different. And especially after watching Super Mega Force, I was very highly disappointed with that, man. And I'm like, dang, man, the fan base wanted Pirates, but they never got it in terms of the Rangers. So I'm just like, why not create a project that surrounds about pirates that's going to be focused on pirates and not using the aesthetics of the show, but actually giving you a pirate story. So yeah, I want to say
Yeah.
that, man. The main one probably is the disappointment from Megaforce and how they use those Gokaiger suits.
I mean, we got it right here on the screen just so you guys can see right there. Power Ranger 7 Seas, the first voyage. I mean, it's we got some original suits here. We got a lime green ranger. We ain't had that before. We got a pink and a purple on the team. This giving very, very much Sentai inspired, and I'm really cool. I like the designs of them.
Mhm.
I know this imagery ain't giving it the best quality. Thank you, Google. But you know,
So the main question is, why those colors then?
um, I wanted to do different colors than Gokaiger, man, because I already knew I probably was going to get comparisons to Gokaiger with doing a pirate series. So I was just like, let me mix up the colors to kind of give it its own originality and make it stand out. And I just wanted to um I just wanted to do something different and make it look different from any pirate designs or pirate color palettes you've seen in PR or Sentai. So that's what I would say.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Definitely digging
So,
the line. Was it high yellow green?
yeah, it looks very like lime, high yellow, green, like glow in the dark, and I like it.
Yeah, me
so,
too, man.
so I've got to know, many pirate puns or just kind of staying away from them?
Um, I mean, you may hear some every now and then, but I kind of, like I said, I kind of wanted to make it a bit less cartoonish. So
Yeah.
you may hear a little bit of those, but it's not going to be something that where it's riddling those, man. Like I said, I wanted to make it uh something like people have never seen before and give like a more I want to say a more historically accurate depiction of pirates
Hmm.
than what's been told in the media.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can say it's definitely not cheesecake. With some of the themes that are in there, some of the without spoiling things, just the way the story unfolds. It's not really. I keep saying cheesecake, but it's camp, but it's not so camp where you be like, oh, this is Power Rangers. It's just a campy shit. It's some substance here because for one, it's all audio. Okay, it's all voice work. So the way it's written, it takes you on a mental visual quest because
Yeah.
obviously you can't see it visually. So your imagination really runs wild with hearing the way things unfold. And that's what intrigued me with the story overall and really wanted to sign on. He was like, well, I got a character for you to play. I'm like, but can I be a ranger though? He was like, well, you lucky a spot just opened up. I'm like, cool. So just reading the script, especially for my character Barlow, he's like the second he's him and the relationship between him and the Red Ranger, they almost like big brother, little brother type of a thing here. And from what I'm getting, it feels like Barlow is the oldest, but he's
Yeah,
also in second command, and he's still learning to take orders from someone he sees younger, but he respects
yeah,
them as a leader. And that's dynamic right there. Just alone is like it's super cool. So he's like chill back, but when he speaks to him, sometimes a little underlying dig there. You know what I mean? Like a little disrespectful,
Yeah.
but I'm a respect you though because you're my leader, but still you little shit. You know what I mean?
Oh, nice. So
yeah.
how did you find like sorry, how did you find mixing and stuff like the audio process of
Um,
elements and stuff like that? How was it creating all of it?
Man, I want to say this project was probably the hardest, bro. It's an hour long project, man. So it took me maybe about 2 months to just finish this. And usually with these audio projects, I knock them out within a week or two, man, because they're usually not this long. It's 25 to 30 minutes, but it's never a whole entire hour, man. It took a lot of perseverance. It took a lot of patience because there were times when I just like, man, should I just give up on this because it was just so hard to make. And then also I had some technical difficulties with my old computer breaking. So I had to get a new computer and start the whole
Oh,
entire process over, bro. But I'm kind of glad because I like this version better than the last version that I did of it, just because I was able to catch a lot of the mistakes and I was able to add in things that I didn't even think about from the last version of it. So yeah, man, I think it was probably a reason why I had to start this over. Maybe it's just a calling from somewhere. Because like I said, man, I enjoy this version and this take on it the most, man. And I really feel like the
yeah,
voice actors really gave it their all, man. But
And that's the thing. We
I
really
tell you,
did
very hard,
give
man.
us everything we could towards a project. And I know people hear like fan projects, like, oh, it's going to be super sucky. Like, no, there's actually talent in here. Like, Crispy was doing his damn thing as a narrator. I mean, then you got the dude who does his Chris who plays Lazarus. Like, it's a lot of people here that are just doing their damn thing. And it's like,
Yeah,
I really, 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 really enjoyed the project here.
yeah, man. Like I said, dude, it's been very, very, very fun, but it's been very hard, man. And I can't believe that I found and uh have networked with a lot of the people I have in this project, man. So yeah, man. It's been fun, but I will say it has been very hard with this being a whole entire hour, bro.
Well, you know what? Let's do a little thing here. We have a character up here on the screen. Let's give us a little bio, a little background, who they are, and so we can be introduced to these Rangers.
I want to say that is Captain Rogue, and Captain Rogue is the serious, alcoholic, ambitious, ambitious leader of the team, man. At times, he can be. I want to say at times he can be a bit more heartless than the other members. His whole entire journey is just going to be to learning how to open up, learning how to trust others, and learning how to show more compassion as a person. But as you guys find out in this trilogy, you guys are going to find out that Rogue went through a lot in his childhood to um, make him the man that you see in this project. So yeah, man, that's how I would describe Rogue, man. He's a fun character, but he does have a very serious overtone to him. He's not all laughs and all giggles all the time. There are points where we do focus on some of the harshness and some of the cruel realities in this pirate world through that character. So yeah,
Definitely. Let me see how I can move on to oh shit. Y'all work with me, man. This is Instagram on a computer. This is not like a mobile phone. This is so annoying.
Yeah, it is.
I know you got the characters in here somewhere. Let's move down the list. Let's talk about
I think you got to scroll back up. I think it's under that post you just clicked off of, where all of them are on.
duh. Duh. Nope.
It won't let you scroll to
Just
that
here it
post.
is.
Nah, man.
Here it is.
Ah,
Okay.
Oh, there you go. There you go.
Man, work with me, y'all. Work with me.
yeah, okay.
Let's go through my character right here and talk about him.
This is Barlow. How I would describe him, I would say he is a silent badass, man, a silent assassin, man. Let's just say that he had a past. This might spoil a little bit, but he is a former cadet of the Royal Navy, but he changed his mind once he realized just how corrupt the Royal Navy was, and from there on, he just was kind of I want to say floundering in life and really didn't have a purpose. He thought his purpose was being cadet and rising above the ranks in the Royal Navy, but as like I said, as he left, he just kind of loses purpose, and Rogue along the way um, is him and Rogue are. I want to say the artifacts pretty much bring the two together, and they become friends, and they decide to go on quests with each other. How I would describe Barlow, he's pretty much the voice of reason, man. He balances Rogue out a lot. He's the type of person to when they don't say much, but when they do say something, it's very insightful. So that's how I would describe him. And one last thing I do want to say is, you don't want to mess with him in any type of gun battle. Like this guy right here, when it comes to gunplay, he's probably one of the best in uh, not just our universe, but in PR period when it comes to picking up a gun and using
He's
it.
definitely a marksman. Just some of the battle scenes we had, it's just like, oh shit, yeah, he's putting in work.
Yeah, man. Like I said, man, he is a silent assassin, man.
And we looked exactly alike. Look at us. We look exactly the same.
I had noticed about the eye patch. I was wondering about that.
Oh, you'll learn about the eye patch, man. I can't tell you right now. You'll learn about it, though. I've already said a little too much about the character.
Oh, Brandon here in his eye? No, I was kidding.
All right, let's go to one of my favorite characters. This boy is funny.
Yeah,
Let's go.
Van, man. I would say he's young, naive, and very ambitious, but yet compassionate. Like he loves to help people, love to be there for people. And basically his character's journey is gonna be a bit more than he can bite off, man. He has this view, or this I want to say, what's the word I'm looking for? I want to say he has like this fairy tale view of pirates, and it's more of what he's been told and not really what he knows. He basically just jumps into this whole entire conflict, or he jumps into this pirate world naive and doesn't really know what he's getting into. At the end of the day, his story is going to be finding out just how harsh and how cruel this world can be as a pirate, man. But yeah, that's how I describe him.
Yeah, just his recruitment process of him joining the Seven Seas crew, as you know, without spoiling anything, but he's recruited into the team. I mean, this is basically the origins of how this team was created. So I think I could say
Yeah,
that, right?
yeah,
Okay, cool. So he's recruited, and his whole little scene there of him being recruited, and then later on, when some others are recruited, he's like, "Yo, what the fuck? Why they had to go through these trials and tribulations like I did?" And just the reaction there is just really comical. It's like comical relief.
Yeah, man. I definitely will say he is the comedian of the group, man. I definitely would say it about him. If I could compare it to anybody, I probably would say Siggy from RPM is probably the closest comparison I give this character.
Yeah, yeah. Van is one of my favorites, man. It's pretty funny. Let's get on to her, man. Badass.
Yeah, man. Rose, man, Rose. I want to say is inspired by Nabi from One Piece. The character is a. I would say that she's very sweet, very caring, very compassionate. Definitely, um, I want to say it's like a big sister of the group to when she looks over everyone, very much like Barlow does, because I would describe him as a big brother. And um, her character, to me, I would say is very just she does speak her mind. She is not the type of person to just jump into things without thinking things through. Um, I would describe her as um, very optimistic. She tries to see the best out of the darkest situations. So, yeah, man, I definitely will say that she's probably the heart of this whole entire team. She kind of keeps everybody's heads together and keeps
I
everyone
do have
from
to
jumping
second
over the
that.
edge.
Yeah, because just her introduction, she is very relaxed, but she's also calm when she speaks, even when shit is hitting the fan. She
Yeah,
trying to keep everybody heads on their shoulder.
yeah, and I honestly do feel like she definitely will maybe help change some of the characters' perspectives about themselves as we get deeper into this series. And also, her best friend, who you will find out in the next slide, is also going to be a part of this.
Now she reminds me of Homegirl from what's that Netflix show? Shit, everybody talking about,
Which one?
huh?
I said, which one? You talking about the recent ones or the older ones?
It's like a recent show that everybody's talking about on Netflix. What the hell is that show called? And it's like this type of era. Whatever, we can move on.
I actually like this one though.
Yeah,
Mm,
her look, her style looks nice.
yes, man.
It really suits her too.
Yes, it does, man. She's describing Eve is, I would say she's very feisty, very in your face, very outspoken, man. And she will say whatever how she feels, man. And she doesn't care how you feel about it, man. And often I will say that can conflict with the group because she has no filter whatsoever about this whole entire situation, man. As you guys learn,
Brid-
her
I'm sorry, that's what it was
oh
called. Bridgerton.
yes, yeah, that's what I say she was inspired by. I could say that. And her and Rogue, the Red Rangers, their arguments, man, are going to be some of the most ridiculous yet entertaining arguments you probably have seen in an audio drama, man. Those two just do not get along whatsoever, man. But her, I would say that she's fearless is the big word I would say for her, man. Like she will risk her life. She will jump in front of a bullet in front of anybody. It could be a person she just met. And, you know, she definitely does, as I said, march to the beat of her own drum, man. She's not somebody that just blindly follows anything or just joins into anything without questioning anything. But, her journey is going to be um, just learning to see the bigger picture and learning to see people for more than what you may think they are and not judging the book by its cover. But, that's how I would describe her character, man. Avis embodies. She is to be. the perfect embodiment of an African American woman. She doesn't take no shit. As I said, very feisty, bearing your face, and fearless at the end of the day.
All right.
But that's all I had to say about her.
Yep, I'm gonna swipe too far. All right. I'm gonna swipe a little too far, but yeah, that was an introduction to these characters. Of course, that's just scratching the surface. Throughout the course of
Hmm.
just the first film, you definitely gonna see how they introduce, how they interact with each other, and see that this new team of Rangers really do rise to the occasion, especially with the big bad that's going on. I'm trying to beat around the bush because I don't know what we could talk about and what's not, but
Yeah,
they're definitely going to meet their match with a team of villains that are the most vicious that I've seen in Power Rangers. You know what I mean? They're not
yeah,
some type of squid octopus with tentacles coming here just to make a TV show or anything like that. You know, they're not going to be like, oh, make my monster girl. Like, no, they got to go. They will cut through you just to get it. They don't really care who you are, civilian, ranger or not. So just to see these interactions is like, oh, they're fighting for a reason, not just to fight for, whatever it is, but they're fighting for a reason here.
yeah. The one thing I will say about Seven Seas is I didn't want to, like I said, I didn't want to erase the realism out of it, man. All of these people in these series, I wouldn't say all of them are just bad people, but all these people in these series are killers. Like these people will are the type of people that if you take them there, they won't hesitate to put a bullet in you. And that's kind of the point I wanted to drive home. I didn't want to make them uh any a cartoonish character of pirates. Like I feel like people leave that part out. Like pirates, yeah, they were fun, but these people were killers. They were thieves. They were some of the most underhanded people in the world. And I kind of wanted to, you know, I wanted to expand on that in this and give, like I said, just give people that gritty realism that I feel like is kind of lacking in some interpretations of pirates. But yeah, that's all I have to say.
I'm guessing you have got humor in it as well, more
Yeah,
like maybe adult humor and stuff.
yeah, it's definitely. I would say the humor is definitely geared more towards adults.
Mm.
I got a question. So, out of all the ones we saw, right? Is it any special, ranger pops up? Is it in that?
Ah, I can say this, man. This in this series right here is where the multiverse begins. It's the first one where I expand on our multiverse. So let's just say that two people pay attention to that scene. Two people are going to pop up from an organization that y'all know. And basically, those two people are going to be, I want to say, the starting points for how we delve into this multiverse and how we keep our continuity together. So it won't just be one, but it'll be two special um, Rangers, original Rangers that pop up in this special.
I don't know how to follow up with that because I don't know. I don't want to say anything because
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't know how to follow up with that question.
All I can say is they have something to do with a certain organization that involves time. So that's all. That's all I can say. That's all I can give right now.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sorry, Mark. Go ahead.
And say,
That's
interesting.
fair. That's
Maybe
fair.
some sort of force there.
Yeah, I can say that, man.
Yeah, definitely. It's an audio drama. I never been interested in audio dramas because it's kind of just like listening. I mean, well, there's audio books, so it's not in tune with that because audiobooks is just obviously a person reading what's been written on the page in front of them. But audio drama is definitely is acting involved, it's caricatures, and you're pretty much playing out a scene or a film, but as if your eyes was closed and the background's still
Yeah.
going on. So when you come into this film here, let your imagination run wild and let what we're saying or what you're hearing, let it be the blueprint for what you paint in your mind. And it does it so beautifully and so intimately with certain scenes there. Also, this definitely could be something that the fandom can get behind because again, we don't have audio dramas. I think there's maybe 2 of them that I know of that are really good that are actually on Spotify. That is Power Rangers, the audio drama. Is one of them. You could definitely check it out as well. And this is just another iteration of that little corner of the fandom and creative space that's not really tapped in so much that I think you guys would really find a liking to it and really enjoy the content that's coming from it. So when it drops out on December 30th, you ain't got that much longer to wait. The trailer is out now. Is it out?
Yeah.
Okay, good. The trailer is out now. You can check it on YouTube. I'm like, let me ask first. You could definitely check it out. Get a feel for the characters, the voices there. Let me see. Maybe I can show the trailer here. Can I? Let's see. Let's go to YouTube. Let me find it.
I don't think I posted the trailer to YouTube yet. I've been waiting.
Come on, man. It's coming out on the 30th, man.
I've been kind of waiting to do that, man. It's a lot easier putting it up on Instagram and TikTok, man. So yeah, man.
Now there is such
a bigger reaches on.
You make sure no copyrights ain't gonna get them.
Yeah, man. I have to clean it up before I put it up on YouTube.
But yeah, I mean, again, just this December 30th, be there on YouTube. It's free. Take an hour of your time. Come into the new world of Power Rangers 7 Seas. I mean, who doesn't love pirates? It's fun. It's a captivating story. It's interesting. Definitely interesting.
Do you know who doesn't like? Do you know who doesn't like pirates?
Who?
The British Navy.
Hey.
Hey, I will say this: the Royal Navy is definitely inspired by the British Navy in this. So
we've seen them. They hate them.
Yeah, man. I can't wait to dive deeper into the royal family and the Royal Navy as we get further into this. So, yeah.
What is this?
Anything else? Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh no, I can't play it. I was trying to play the video before we go out, just so you guys can see the little intro. That's what I'm doing on my end. Let's do so.
Oh, but yeah, the intro is definitely up on YouTube.
Yes, I'm on here on Instagram. Here it is. Maybe not. JP. What?
Click up on YouTube, man. It's on YouTube. The full
I was
version.
like, oh yeah, we're gonna do that. Hey, last time I clicked on the opening, opened up the whole entire movie, so I don't want to click on nothing. Let me see.
Yeah, just
okay. I think we're good. Again, the only reason I have access to the stuff for you guys because I actually, part of it. I play the blue guy, I play Barlow, so I didn't want to click on the thing, and next thing you know, the whole movie is out. But that's why I'm like, oh, what do I press?
Yeah,
I press. But yeah, here we go. Let's just check it out. Here's the opening of Power Rangers 7 Seas.
Oh, that gold one, nice.
Yeah, boy. Power Rangers 7 Seas coming out on the 30th. Be there. Open your mind and enjoy the ride. Or
Yeah.
the wave. I don't know a pun fit there.
Arr!
We're gonna ride the heat
Yeah.
wave. We're gonna ride the heat wave, right? No, y'all ain't water, so we're gonna say the water wave.
Anywho, we catch y'all. Y'all follow Review Time Productions on TikTok, Instagram,
Definitely.
you on Twitter.
Yeah, just got on Twitter recently.
Twitter, man, follow them all
Nice.
there. Follow the YouTube channel, subscribe, and we see you in the oceans.
Yes, sir.
Oh wait, I forgot we can't just end like that. I mean,
Set sail.
coolio.
Coolio.
Arr!